Hello, fans of the Focus Forum, here with John Hartson and Phil Neville to talk about the shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. The 23 names have been knocked down to just 3. We knew that 2 of them would be Ronaldo and Messi, but Manuel Neuer, the German goalkeeper, also on there. Let's deal with the big 2 first up. We could talk stats all day, every day. I mean, Messi now has 28 hat-tricks, John, for Barcelona. If you had to pick one, where do you go to? Is it him again this year, or is it Ronaldo repeating his magic of last year?
I think it's very difficult because Ronaldo is he's won they won the Champions League last season. I think Messi has just broken the all-time goal-scoring record for Barcelona and the Champions League record as well. So they both have a massive case to win it. It's so close. The goals they're scoring, Dan, is absolute freakish. You know, it really is. They're on a different planet. The fact that they've got each other as well to compete against is great. It's great for the football fans around the world. If I had to go for one, I would probably edge with Ronaldo, just because he's picked up the Champions League trophy.
He also has 28 hat-tricks as well, so even matching them on those levels. I told you about Ronaldo's goals in the league this season. 20 in 11 matches, which is... both the pair of them are frightening prospects, aren't they, to play against?
Yeah, and I think John made a great point. I think both of them together are actually spurring each other on. Every record that Messi breaks, Ronaldo tries to break another record, you know, simultaneously. So I think Ronaldo at the moment is just shading it because of his Champions League success and the fact that he's hit the ground running again this season. And I'm a massive fan of Ronaldo. I saw him as a young kid. I saw what it took for him to get to where he is today. And you know, it's great that we're seeing 2 players in our lifetime that are probably going to be the greatest of all time.
It's like you say, it's also fascinating that they tend to make each other better, because every time they're interviewed it's always like, what do you think about Messi and what about what Ronaldo did? And it's like, what, I'm going to shut you up by scoring more goals and being an even better player.
There's great respect for each other, but also there's serious competition because one wants to outdo the other one. And just the consistency of it, you know, the fact that they don't just pop in every 3 games, they do it week in, week out, year in, year out. It's phenomenal.
They never get rested. They play every week, you know what I mean? We're on about rotation, all that. They just want to play every week.
And it's not like they don't get tackled and fouled on occasions either, is it? Word on Manuel Neuer. The last goalkeeper to win it was Lev Yashin, way back. He is, for you, is he standout best #1 in the world?
By a long way, because he's got everything that you'd want as a defender with a goalkeeper behind you, because he commands his box, he's quick off his line, he's brilliant with the ball at his feet, he can distribute left foot, right foot, he can chip the ball into midfield, and he's a wonderful presence. And I think he's just unlucky that he's playing in an era with them 2 above him, Ronaldo and Messi, because he would be probably the best player in the world at the moment.
He is the ultimate sweeper keeper and World Cup winning goalkeeper as well, John.
Exactly, and I think when they do these the votes, I think they look at that as well. I think they look at their achievements throughout the year, and no, certainly a top-class goalkeeper. And I think it's great that a goalkeeper's actually in the mix, because they very much overlooked, aren't they, goalkeepers?
It's worth remembering, though, that Messi actually won Player of the World Cup, didn't he? He was embarrassed. He was embarrassed by winning it at the final. What about the players who aren't in the top 3? We talked about this beforehand, and you both rattled off a few names. There's quite a few. You look at Robben, you look at Aguero, Suarez. There's a lot of players who could think, you know what, there's a shout possibly I could have got in those 3 with those.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think there's another 3 or 4. I think Aguero. I think Robben is really unlucky. I think for Holland in the World Cup in the summer, I thought he was fantastic. Probably better than Messi in the World Cup for me. But there's some wonderful players out there at the moment. It's just like I said before, they're unlucky that they're playing in an era, in a generation where Ronaldo and Messi have just took the bar so high. It's very difficult for the rest to reach.
Yeah, for me again, Aguero. I think Aguero's been outstanding. He's so important in terms of the goals he gets for Manchester City. So a little bit surprised that he's not. But saying that, you're up against Ronaldo and Messi. Can't argue with that. Let's
say the final one. Deciding vote comes down to you 2. John, who do you go for first? Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
OK, there you go. He's won it then, hasn't he? We shall find out on January the 12th. Gentlemen, thank you very much. A reminder, Football Focus this week, we're on the road. In fact, Friday night this week, we're at Hartlepool against Blythe Spartans. Phil is going to do co-commentary on that game. We've got Alan Shearer and Trevor Sinclair with us for that as well. The FA Cup second round on the BBC, and then on Saturday we've got Wrexham against Maidstone. Football Focus comes live from Wrexham's ground as well. We'll be there from 12:10 on BBC One. Join us for all that this weekend. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.